I did say I would try and tell you my favourite and my least favourite out of these bags. So let's do that. This was not clear cut at all. I just went back and forward, but I'm probably... Can you guess? Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to share with you my most unique and unusual handbags. I've been tagged twice to do this already. Do you think they're trying to tell me something? Yes, I like bags that are a little bit different. There's something about them that's just not quite the norm. And I have 7 bags to share with you today. And stay tuned to the end, because at the end I am going to attempt to share with you my favourite and my least favourite. Okay, starting in no particular order, and one of my newest bags. Oh my. She has my heart. This is one of the bags that I talk about whenever I am buying luxury handbags and they have to give me the feels. And they have to feel that good. Example number 1. It has to feel like this bag. I adore this bag. I think it's stunning. I think it's beautiful. This has the handle, which is made of enamel. It looks like a bracelet. You guys very helpfully told me what this is. This is from the Japanese art of repairing broken pottery, and they would repair pieces that had broken with gold, and this is what this is based on. So you can see the different pieces through the handle, and then it has this gold which is pulling it together. I like that even more now. I really like that's the ethos behind this, the story behind it, what it's inspired by. I just think that's magical. I really like the thought of not just throwing away something that's broken, but making it different and better. And like, I'm getting old. I don't want to be thrown out with the trash. I don't want to be replaced now that I'm a little bit broken. So I love this. I just think it's a very nice sentiment, and it's something that's made me even happier about this bag. This has the beautiful lining, which is pink, and the fleur-de-lis inside. Oh, I'm not dropping it before anybody asks me. Nearly, but not quite. I think she's stunning, and the handle on this bag is what makes this bag so unusual, because it's just so unique and stunning and beautiful. And I love her. And I forgot to tell you at the start of the video, I was tagged to do this video by my good friend here on YouTube, Je suis Lou. I love and adore her. I will link her channel down below in the description box. And also by Fluffed Up Fair, and I think that's a fabulous name for a YouTube channel. I will link them both in the description box for you to check them out. And number 2 is this Petite Malle. And I think what makes this Petite Malle unique and interesting is that it is this fabric. It's this Jacquard. I hope I'm saying that right and that's the right word, but it's embroidered. It's from the 1854 collection that Louis Vuitton did. And if you run your finger over this, it reminds me of my granny's old sofa or my granny's old furniture, where you had all of this, is it brocade? Is that the word? You had all of the different patterns sewn in and embroidered in, and that's what this is like, and I just think it's beautiful. What's also unusual about this bag for Louis Vuitton is that they do not very often put rose gold on their hardware. It's very warm today, so excuse the mess, but it's also led me to put my fingerprints all over the hardware, but rose gold is very unusual. You very rarely see this, and I think it's stunning, and it makes this bag beautiful. This is one of my all-time least used handbags. And the reason for that is I'm a little bit scared of it, and I am somebody who is not really scared to use handbags. I use the Birkin to carry the shampoo and the groceries. I use my handbags. What I am worried about in this one is when I look at this very beautiful light fabric, and it's fabric. Could you imagine red wine on there? And I've said that before, I don't even drink red wine, but other people drink red wine. Could you imagine what would happen if it seeped over this the way it does a tablecloth? Ruined. Anyway, that's my concern with this bag, and that's what makes this bag one of my least used, but I love this bag. I can't see me parting with it, even though I'm not using her very often. I loves her, and I can't see her leaving my collection, even though I have to accept that she's the one bag in this room that's pretty close to a collector's piece. Meredith would be so proud of me. Actually, Meredith has it too. Snaps, we do that a lot. But she would be very proud of my collector tendencies with this, because I can't let it go, but I do worry about the red wine stains. Number 3, and this bag was one of the bags that I used this summer more often than I did last summer, and it is this Chanel Mini in this beautiful tweed. What I love about this are the colours. Shock horror. Did you know that about me? It has this aquamarine colour in the background, it has the coral, it has the pink, there's chain detail here, it has the coral leather, it has the antique gold hardware. I just love the colours and I just love the tweed and I just think she's pretty fab. Like, hello? Hello? Just look at her for a moment. I think she's great. She is one of those bags that goes in cycles. Last summer, I used the mini reissue in the metallic up here. I used that bag a lot. I took that bag on holiday. That was the bag that just I was drawn to last summer. This summer would have been more this one. I did not use that one anywhere near as much this summer, and this is the bag that came a lot with me, and I love her. She's just so pretty. Next, let's go with our cover star, and it is the Arty Capucines from Louis Vuitton in the BB size. This is the Capucines in the BB, but this is called the Arty Capucines because it's from the collection Louis Vuitton does once a year with a number of different artists, and those artists are invited to design a Capucines with the brand, and they do them in the BB size and in the MM size. This is the BB, and this is from a couple of years ago. This was designed by an artist who took his inspiration from the landscape and from his home. These are to represent the colours of the landscape, and this etching in the background is reminiscent of the mountains from where he is from, and it is the landscape and the earth basically and the beauty of the scenery which inspired this bag and inspires his work. This bag is beautiful. There is no doubt this bag is beautiful. She is one of those bags that every time I carry this bag, I will be stopped. I took this bag with me when I was in London last year to Louis Vuitton on a Louis Vuitton trip, and when I went into the Louis Vuitton flagship store on Bond Street, I was stopped by so many of the staff in there because the Arty Capucines don't always come into store, and they hadn't seen this bag. The Capucines manager in the store hadn't seen this bag, and she was just having a moment all of her own. She was having a visit and she was the star of the show. It definitely wasn't me. She is absolutely beautiful. I love the bright pink piping that goes with this bag. This is a bag that I do get quite a few messages asking me if that was a hair tie, by the way. If you're wondering what I don't take out of my bags, that's a hair tie. I suppose at least it's proof that oh look, there's also Louis Vuitton in here. I'm not very good at clearing my bags out when I come back. But anyway, I get quite a few messages asking me if I will sell this beauty. It's not something that I see happening in the immediate future. I have no plans to. I am fine with people sending me those messages because every so often that will happen, and there is a bag that I would actually let go and that person gets it and it's all very happy. But this one, I can't see it at the minute. I also love this multicolour on the enamel here, which is unusual as well for Louis Vuitton. I just think she's stunning, and she's just... I actually wore this Lily silk shirt when I was in... I wore this Lily silk shirt in Louis Vuitton in London, and I had this bag, and oh, she's just beautiful. She's just stunning. The next bag that I have pulled from my shelves is probably this one. This is the Christmas jumper bag. This bag is a cashmere wool bag. She reminds me of a Christmas jumper scene. She reminds me of a ski jumper scene. I know a lot of you share the same views when it comes to that. Some people hate this bag, some people love this bag. I just think she's so unusual. It is like wearing a jumper. It's just, yeah, she's just cool. I just think she's like wearing a jumper. She's one of those bags that I want to wear more, but I have been very lazy in getting her repaired, and that's totally on me. I know that. She needs extended. I feel when I wear her crossbody, she is a little bit too short, and I want to wear this bag very casually and very crossbody. I had got a quote from the Restory in London to do the repair, and they now have not accepted repairs, I think, since February. They're not taking on new work. So if anybody has any ideas of anywhere in the UK to get the chain extended and the repair done, if you've experience of using them, please do let me know. If I can't find anywhere that has a good reputation or somebody has used, I'm going to send this bag to leather surgeons to get repaired. That's what I did with my black classic flap. I was trying to find somewhere a bit closer to home, but if that's not going to happen where I know it's safe and I know their work was fabulous on my black bag, I will just send this over to leather surgeons. But I think she's just so cool. She's just so quirky that I just think she's fabulous. And next, my latest addition from Milan. We all know what's coming. Hello. Hello, little jungle scene. We have our elephants on the front. We have the peacock up here. The tiger on the back, which I just adore. The beautiful colours, the jungle scenes, the pinks on the side, which is my colour. Just, hello. I love her. She is so, and how am I going to pick in a couple of minutes time my favourite and least favourite out of these? I've told you I love every single one, which is true, but don't know how we're going to do that, but she's so fabulous. This bag, and I've used this bag, I've told you already, I took this bag to the pub, and that's probably more my setting than a formal event or a fancy event. I'm not very good in those. I have to go to them at times because of my profession, but I'm much more comfortable in the pub, to be honest with you, and she came too, because why not? The last bag that I have pulled out as being one of my unique and unusual bags is this one, and I think I do have obviously other Chanel bags that are different looking, but this is the one that has Coco Chanel written across it in the sequence and all of the stripy colours on the sequence, and I think that probably makes her one of the most unusual Chanel bags that I have. This is one of my loved bags. I think she's so fabulous, and I wear this bag with pattern plain. I just love, it's one of those bags, back to the fields, when we're talking about spending this ridiculous amount of money on handbags, and when we're talking about how that needs to make you feel, she's one of them. She's one of the examples. They see the rest of them on here, they need to pull their socks up because they need to be hitting the heights that she's hitting. They need to be making me feel that good, that vibed, that smiley, hello, that some people when I'm out shopping wonder why I'm looking at my bag like this. I know sometimes I worry about myself. I've had a lot of caffeine today to get me through the day. I think she's beautiful and I think she's fabulous. She's another bag I get a lot of messages about. I know this bag was hard to get whenever she was first released. She was the same season as the heart bag, I think. The heart bag never really appealed to me. This is the bag I went for in that collection and I just think she's fab. All right, let's do the heart bag. I don't know. I did say I would try and tell you my favourite and my least favourite out of these bags. So let's do that. I've just sat and stared at them for about 5 minutes and not even spoke. I probably am being a bit predictable with the favourite and it has to be this one at the moment. I just can't get past this bag at the minute. I think it's because it's my first ever kind of, I don't even know what I'm going to say, scene bag? Animal bag? Bag that depicts a jungle? I don't know. I know the Artie Capucines is similar as well. She's also a beauty and she has that same design and something very different about her, but I think I'm going to pick this one at the minute, and it's just because she's new, she's still a novelty. The Capucines, as I say, I just stared at them all for about 5 minutes. I love those bags, but I think the novelty factor and that just how much I love her and how much and many times I come to visit her and I just look at this tiger and yeah, I can't really put it into words. There is no real sensible reason, but I'm probably going with her as my favourite, and then let's go to my least favourite of these special and unique bags. This was not clear cut at all. I just went back and forward, but I'm probably, can you guess? I hate to say it, I'm probably going to go with this one. I know, she's amazing. Why am I going with this one? Probably because there was a moment in time when I considered letting this bag go. Close your ears. I considered letting this bag go. Probably also because with this bag I have others as alternatives that are close and could do the same thing. Although I have one particular outfit I wear with navy trousers, that this is the bag I generally go for. Probably this one. I feel this was not easy and I don't think any of them are a least favourite out of everything in this room. But out of those ones, probably this one. Don't hate me. Okay, thank you so much for watching me. Thank you for sharing with me in my 7 most unique and unusual bags. The favourite, the least favourite. I know that was difficult. First world problems. If you have enjoyed this in any way, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing. And if you're not done with me yet, I'm going to leave another video for you on the screen to enjoy. And if you haven't filmed this video yet, I would love to hear from Deb at Wild Unfiltered, Dale at Dale's Addiction, Meredith, I want to see the duck again, Meredith at Living Lux with Meredith, Gwenny has some unusual bags. Let's hear from you lot and tell us what your most unusual and unique bags are. Thank you so much for watching me, thank you for being here, please take care, and I will see you again in the next one.